Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's November 1st, and I'm out in one of our fields, and I harp a lot on planting forages in fields. And this is going to be an excellent example of the forgiving farm. All right, this is a field that I'm on right now, and I prepped this field. So after the pigs came off and they ate everything off of it, I went through with a machine, and I spent a lot of time, longer than I usually do. Usually I'll just go over it real quick, get it seeded with something, and forget it. But this one, I wanted to even it out because we'd had pigs on it for, multiple cycles, which is, a cycle is when we grow something, put the pigs on it, they take it off, we plant it, and then we plant it again. So multiple cycles before I'd gone through and disked it or anything like that, plowed it, anything. So this time I went through it with a cultivator, and I had it really nice and smooth. I came out, I seeded it, and then I never got back to it. Never. And that would have been 8 weeks ago. And that happens sometimes. But look at what happened anyway. Look at all this stuff. All this stuff. This is all different forages. These are all turnips. A lot of this grass came up. There was stalks of corn out here. Look at this, tons and tons of stuff. And I'm just coming out here now because I've seen a lot of these squashes. They've all kind of interbred. I saw them and I thought I'd come down and see what there was, and there's got to be several tons of squash out here. And it's, we've eaten all the squash we can eat. Most of it seems to be a cross between a summer squash and a pumpkin, because they're kind of hard. So anyway, we've been taking loads of them up, and one of the things that we like to do is we like to line them up on a fence post and see how many of them a bullet will go through. Maybe I'll show you that too. That's kind of interesting. But the forgiveness factor here is what's really impressing me, because I didn't get to this because I couldn't. I was busy for some reason. And this field over here, I've got, those are sows and one boar. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. There's 8 sows over there. Now I'm going to move them over here tomorrow. And a lot of these squashes they really can't get into, so we'll come in here with machetes and baseball bats and break them up, or we can come in here and do some ballistics testing on them too. Or you just let them sit there, and then after the first frost they'll get a soft spot on them, and then the pigs can get into them. There's also tons and tons of turnips out here too. I'll show you a good example right here. I mean, this one, that is a marketable turnip right there. This is called a purple top turnip. But that's about the size that you sell, about the size of a softball. And these ones came up very late in the season, so there was no holes in them. That means there's no worms. They were never sprayed. They never got any kind of attention like that. And that really is the nature of ground like this that's had animals on it for multiple cycles. When I first bought this place, this dirt here was like, it was just sand. But the multiple cycles that we've had animals out here has turned it into rich, nice loam. Sandy loam, they call it. So it's perfect for growing stuff on. So it's very easy for me to grow a lot of the feed for the pigs on this. I just find that kind of interesting. It's Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Anyone can farm.